Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're playing some more Fortnite and we are doing a best settings video for you guys. A lot of you guys asked me about my settings. I've watched a lot of pros play this game. I took away all my settings from them guys like Nick Marks, a lot of console players like Gronky. I can't remember his name, but I've watched a lot of console players, and yeah, I've got all my settings from them. So if you guys go on to enjoy this video, please smash it with a like for me. Subscribe if you're new, it's very much appreciated. Make sure you enter in for the giveaway that's happening on this channel. And before we start this video guys, I got a supporter creator code. It's Silverwolf /YT. So if you do support me as a creator, send me a picture on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, I'll follow you back. That's going to be the, I'll follow you back if you use me as a creator code on Twitter. Make sure when you type in Silverwolf, in the wolf part, it's the number O, not the letter. That's all you need to know. All capitals, that's how it's spelt. So if you do choose to support me as a creator, then I very much appreciate it. You don't have to, but you might as well support someone, whether it's someone else. But yeah, we're going to jump into creative because I'm going to show off the my settings in creative mode. Because I get a lot of you people ask me, what are my settings, and I have to, like on stream, I have to show you guys my settings. So I'd rather just make a video on it. I've tweaked a few stuff here and there. I'm always tweaking, trying to find the best options for me. And I recommend you lot do the same. You can use these settings as a start off block for yourself, but I wouldn't recommend, if you ain't comfortable with them, change them up so you are comfortable with them. That's all, like all the settings and stuff, all these sensitivities. We're going to go to my island and we are going to get right into the settings, guys. Okay, so the first thing when it comes to the settings is the X and Y sensitivity. I have this on a 6.6, okay, for X and Y. If you play it on a higher sensitivity than me, that's completely up to you. I wouldn't recommend going anything below a 5 because that's just too slow. Anything above, well, if you play on 10.10, you can control it, then fair enough on you. You keep doing that. But I play on a 6.6. It works for me. I enjoy it. It's about the right speed for me because I come from a Call of Duty background, right? So I usually play on a low sensitivity when I play Call of Duty. So on this, I play on a 6.6. Controller targeting sensitivity is a lot hard to explain because it's a multiplier, right? It multiplies your X and Y sensitivities and you multiply it by 0.32. So I don't know what that is. I'm not very good at this stuff. So sets a modifier to reduce sensitivity. Oh, it reduces it. Okay, so it's a multiplier that reduces it. All right, fair enough. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm playing on when it's but I'm playing on a 3.2. I wouldn't go anything above a 4 in my opinion. I think all the pros play on anything between a 2.5 and possibly a 4. So I play on a 3.2, a 0.32 sensitivity for my targeting sensitivity, and my controller scope sensitivity I play it on a 3.98. I have this a little bit higher because when you're using a sniper rifle, you want to be able to hit them shots. You want to be able to keep up with the enemy as they're going along. So you want to be able to track a lot better. So I play on quite a high. You can up this as well. You can have this to anything you want really. I wouldn't go anything above a 5 personally. I wouldn't do anything above a 5. It's not that good. But yeah, that's them sensitivities, guys. And now the building sensitivity, when they added this into the game, I thought it was great because usually you'd build on whatever X and Y sensitivity you had, right? So if you're building, like I can move pretty fast now, so I can do a 1x1 if it builds for me. Build for me. You can do 90s pretty quick, right? If you have a high building sensitivity, you can do some pretty fast 90s. Which is all well and good. It's all well and good, guys, but if you're not comfortable with a high sensitivity, you don't have to have it. Before they added this edit sensitivity in, I was on a pretty low one of these because you had to edit with the same sensitivity you had your building sensitivity on, alright? So, but now you don't have to. They've got a whole separate editing sensitivity So when you're in the editing mode, how fast you move around depends on how fast your sensitivity is, right? On this, I wouldn't recommend having this too high. I mean, you can do if you want to, if you're used to it, but I wouldn't. I'm not a very good editor. If you're not a very good editor and you're getting used to editing, then I wouldn't recommend having this on a high sensitivity. But yeah, you can do if you want to. It's up to you. I don't recommend it. I personally really don't. I plan on a low sensitivity just because it's better for me. But yeah, that's completely up to you guys. It really is. I wish it stopped doing that. Thank you. I'm very, very comfortable now with my sensitivity, which is very, very great for editing. If you've got a shotgun and you're very good at editing with the sensitivity you rock, then I'd keep it like that. I wouldn't mess up your sensitivity. But if you're not good at editing, this is probably one of the best sensitivities that I added in for you guys. And I really do enjoy it. Because I'm getting a lot better editing now, which is really cool. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend a high editing sensitivity if you're not very good at editing. You can also have editing aim assist on as well, but we'll get through to that in a minute. Alright, back to the sensitivities, guys, or back to the settings. So that's all of my sensitivities, right? So if you want to copy and paste that, you can. If you want to copy me, go ahead, copy me, and then fix it to what, like, adjust it. Like, say you copy my sensitivity, and you think you're in a game, and you think your sensitivities for your X and Y is far too high, you can't hit your shotgun shots. Because that's pretty much what this is for. The X and Y sensitivities now in the game is just for your shotgun shots, guys. That's all it's for your close range combat. So if you think that's too high, lower it a bit. Lower it to like a 5.6 or like a 0.56 or a 0.5, which also is a very good sensitivity. This is what I played on until I upped it to a 6. But yeah, I've been mixing and matching these, and I think 6 is the perfect balance for me. Alright, back to... I have these off. I have inverted aircraft on. I don't really play the aircraft really when it came out, the new game mode, so that don't really matter. Xbox safe zone, normal, anonymous mode, or depends if you're streaming. Alright, show spectator count I have on. You don't need it on. I have my FPS counter on as well. Mark danger while when targeting I have on. Sprint by default, this is important, guys. Sprint by default I have on because we'll get to my controller settings, my custom loadout on my controller in a bit. But I'd recommend having this on, guys. If you don't have it on already, I'd put it on. Sprint cancels reload I have off. Tap, always have this on, guys. So when you're tapping to search or interact with something, and it has that little loading button when you're opening a chest, all you have to do is tap it and it will automatically go round. If you have this off, you have to hold it. I have it on, guys, trust me. Toggle targeting I have off. That just means you have to tap the aim down sight button and it'll automatically aim down sights for you instead of holding it. I have that off. I just prefer to hold it, it's a lot better. Reset building choice I have on. Aim assist I have on. Edit aim assist, right, you can have this on, guys. I have this off because I'm getting a lot better at editing, so I'll try to have it off. But if you're not that good at editing, have it on. Have it on, guys. It can help you out a lot. Turbo building I have on. Always have it on, guys. Don't matter. Auto material change I have on. Whew, there's a lot of settings here, guys. A lot of settings. Controller auto run I don't have on. Auto open doors I have on. Just so I don't have to press the interact button to open doors. I have it on. As soon as I go near a door, it opens. You can have this off or on. It doesn't really matter. Auto pick up weapons I have off. Auto sort consumables to the right. What this does, guys, is it puts your meds at your right hand side of your inventory, right? So the way I put my loadout, I always have in my first slot I have an AR, in my second slot I have my shotgun, in my third slot I have my SMG, and then I have meds and then a sniper or whatever it is, right? That's the way I usually have my loadout. This will automatically put your like bandages, your med kits, your shield, and even your gliders now, your redeploys, to the right hand side of your inventory, which is really, really cool. I like that. Builder Pro builds immediately. I have on. Have this on, guys. Controller edit whole time. Doesn't matter for me because I'll show you my edit button soon. If your edit button's not your B button, then this doesn't matter for you. Vibration I have off. Never play with, just don't play with vibration on, guys. I know it's hard to get used to at the start when you turn it off. Just have it off. Have it off, guys. Have it off. Trust me, it helps you out a lot. We'll go through to my herb, everything on. We'll go through my brightness. I have a 0.85. I'm going to lower that to an 8. That's what I want. This, don't have anything on. I'm not colourblind, but if you are, these can help you a lot. Alright, now we get into my combat controls and my button layout, right? As you can see, I have my edit to my A button. Alright, my edit is my A button and my jump is my D-pad on the right hand side. Right, I have an elite controller which I have paddles on the back. Alright, it's a scuff controller pretty much. I have my paddles on my back of my controller, which I've mapped to my left D-pad, on my right D-pad, sorry. On my, like my jump button is my back button on my controller, and then I have my switch mode, which is my B button, on the other side. Alright, so I can jump using this, and I don't have to actually press the D-pad. So yeah, that helps me out a lot. And obviously having edit as your A button means you don't have to hold. There's no, it edits automatically. And I have my repair as my clicking my left thumbstick, because I have sprint on automatically, so I don't need a sprint button. Alright, so sprint's automatic for me, because I have sprint by default on. So my character never stops sprinting. I think in this game your character should never stop sprinting, guys. Should never happen. So I always have that on. Another thing you want to do as well, usually, hey, let me get to, why didn't it let me on some, why didn't it let me on? Come on, there we go. You should always have your crouch button. Right, the first thing about your crouch button, it's usually like that, alright? Crouch and repair. Have it just a crouch, guys, just a crouch. It allows you to crouch a hell of a lot quicker. A hell of a lot quicker. Say you're like this and you're editing a ramp, and then you take a shot. Let me get a shotgun quick so I can show you guys. Let me get a shotgun very quick. Alright, this is usually the shotgun you rock. Say there's someone behind in a 1x1, right? Say there's a 1x1 right here, and someone's in it, just, you know, turtling up as they do as you get to, if you fight many fires like this, and you edit a window, you can crouch very quick after you get a shot off, right? Like bang, and then like bang, and then you crouch out the way, bang, and then you crouch out the way, bang, and then you crouch out the way. If you've got it as edit and repair, now if your buttons are edit and crouch and repair on the crouch button, it's not going to go as fast. Alright, it's not going to go as fast. You're not going to be able to crouch as fast. There's a bit of a delay, right? So I'm just saying that's what you want. That's what you want to do. Just trust me on this. It will help you out. If you're a crouch worthy player, it helps you out a lot. It helps you out a lot. So I recommend that. Also, it's up to you if you want to copy this. It takes a while to get used to. It took me a while to get used to. If you don't have a elite controller or a scuff controller, then obviously keep your jump buttons and everything the same. I'd switch your edit to the Y, and then I'll have your toggle pickaxe as your left thumbstick in. But always have sprint by default on if that's the case. So yeah, make sure you do that. Next we get to the building controls. I have this pretty much the same. There's not really much here. You can see everything here, guys, pretty well. So, and then my edit controls, I have like my A button is my reset button as well. Confirm is my B button. You guys can see that. Alright, now we get to the dead zones. I have my dead zones on 2.4, 0 2.4 and 0 and a 0 2.7. Now, I'd say these are the best dead zones I found personally. I've adjusted these I have adjusted these a considerable amount. I have gone to 0.15, 0.15. You could try 0.15 on your left thumbstick, and you can try a 0.17 on your right thumbstick. If that works for you, then use it. Or if you like the dead zones you already got, use them. I wouldn't go any higher, personally. If it was me, I wouldn't go any higher than what I've got right here. But yeah, that's pretty much all of my settings, guys. So hopefully you do enjoy the video. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video, and hopefully you took something away from it. If I can help one of you guys, I'm very, very happy about that. I do love you guys a lot. Make sure you try and use supporter creator code if you haven't got one on already. I would very much appreciate it. That's how you rank rush as well. But yeah, I would recommend just all the sensitivities I've shown you guys. Try and get used to them. I mean, if you can get used to them, lower them, adjust them to what you think is better for you guys. And hopefully you have a good time. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys, and I'm sorry this was a long video. I wanted to get it out the way. I wanted to show all my settings off, so all you guys know what I use, and everything's there. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!